and I'm back with another Minecraft skin. So, you may recognize this skin a little bit. This is the original skin I started out with. Obviously, there was a couple changes. I gave him a shirt, pants, etc. Also, his eyeballs are changed. His eyes were darker, so I'll fix that in just a little bit. But this is the original skin I started with. Thought I'd show that off before we get started. So I decided to get my original skin because today what I'm doing, as you can see over here, is I can't remember her name, but she's from Portal. So I want to do the uniform that she has. This gave me pretty much the best view. Plus, you can't see it right now. Well, you can see these little things right here. So we'll be making sure to put those on as well. But for now, I think that will give me the best view. Oops, wrong thing. So yeah, so I decided to start over without the clothes on my character because I think that will just kind of make it all messy. So I am going to begin by fixing his eyeballs like I said I want to. All I'm doing is making them black like they were before. That's all I ever change about them. There we go, now we got the normal one back. See, look at that. Now it looks normal again. Or sort of normal. So let's see. We won't be messing with the head like at all. We won't need the arms. Or we will a little bit because she has this little band on her hand. But mainly what we'll need is the legs and the shirt. So let's start with the shirt, I think. So let's get pure white. So let's make a nice little band coming down from either side. There we go. Might make it too thick. Like that. There we go. Just kind of go over, make everything nice and white, the same color. I'm wondering if maybe I should have done like, let me undo that. It out like over here instead. And when she has her shoulders, you still have it as, yeah. Let's do it out like that. And we'll make it go 3 down. Whoopsie! I do that sometimes. I do that. Make it like a neck shape like that. There we go. And then just kind of start filling in the white. There we go. Do it nice and quick. Oops, actually the back needs to be done like the front, so 3 down, 3 down. Actually, backs usually tend to come up just a little bit farther. I wonder if it actually shows her back. Back will make, well, we can keep the back probably exactly as the front. Maybe bring it up 1 higher, actually. Yeah, back up 1 higher than what the front would be. And yes, this makes it so it's a little bit of a thicker. Well, hold on. Let me see how that looks. Okay. I think that should be okay. Looks like a tank top. Except I really kind of want to fix that color now. Because I didn't even think about that. Whereas, should be kind of like open. Well, no, not really. Okay, we're gonna leave that white for now. So I think that looks okay, and then I just need to make it so up here it comes up and across. So there's no armholes now. There's no armholes in my shirt. Golly. I didn't know really what I was doing there, did I? Oops, undo that once. Oops. If I do it like that on both sides, then I think it's this color. And we'll make it 3 or 4 down. Probably 3 should be fine. There we go. Is now, I don't know how, if there's a way to make it run. There we go. That should work. So there's the tank top. Pretty simple. Just make a couple down and kind of make it concave so it kind of looks like a tank top. And then she has a little bit of blue. More of a kind of a this color. So I'm going to bring that down right here, right there. Same with the back. And up and over her shoulders like this. There we go. And actually, she has it. Let's get rid of the arms. She actually has it to where the blue goes around like about here, which is where the end of the tank top is. Then the rest of it's actually a black. So let's make the rest black. Because she does have a shirt underneath her tank top as well, or another tank top underneath her tank top. Or something that's black, if you can see right here. Or all might be one tank top, and it just looks that awesome. There we go. Okay. Oops, I got the bottom a little bit. Let's fix that real quick. No. Oops. I have to get that color. And that color goes right there. There we go. Fixed it. Alright, there's the tank top shirt part. So next, the legs, which are going to make them mirror each other. Make sure I'm up front. Oh, I didn't finish the shirt actually, because she has the aperture science symbol on there. So we are going to make that kind of a gray, almost a black. Dark gray, perfect. Aperture science. We do what we must because we can. There we go. Actually. There we go. Aperture science. There we go. That's how we'll get as close as possible for that. Because you can see that's the little aperture symbol and then the words, obviously. Okay, now we can move on to the legs. Okay, so let's get rid of that. At least for the most part. We'll make a... I'm thinking we'll do a second layer for this part right here. Thinking about it. So obviously it doesn't go all the way down, so we need an orangey color. Orange is always a really hard color to get to. Especially since it's almost orangey red. It's a bright orange is what it is. So it needs to be all the way up here. And ooh, I think that might be the perfect spot. So we are going to have hers, or this one, go about here. Oh yeah, that's the color. There's the color. That's what we wanted. So should be, yep, perfect, okay. And it goes all the way around. And so obviously, because I'm showing you how to do the uniform, you can do it for any of your characters. So everyone can look this awesome and escape a testing facility. Because that's what you do in Portal. You escape. 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 And you'd be a kind of a badass while you do it. Alright, there we go. Let's find the front again. Okay, perfect. Go on the front again. And then she has white boots. Normally I would be switching between just different colors down here, but truthfully I'm just like, meh, kind of a pain in the butt. So I'm just like, you know what, I'm good with just doing this. She has just like a little front thing showing right here, I think. It's pretty hard to tell. So just get these all colored in. So then she has shoes on each side. There we go. Shoes obviously color the soles of your feet as well, so you want to make sure to get the soles of your feet. And then let me look up, I know there's a Minecraft one of this. Minecraft Portal skin. Which is, I had seen one because, there we go. Oh, the name's Chell, there we go. Oh, that's nice. The boots do go pretty big in the back, so I will make the boots go a little bit higher. About there should be good. Which means over here should be a little bit higher as well. Come down, more of a boot style. There we go. Boots. Okay, so they just did two simple, really simple black lines. So that's good. Let me see. Okay, so this needs to be out here. Like that's just the main jumper part. And then we just want kind of a dark gray for this part here. There we go. And now the back should be the same. And look at that! She has her jumper. The jumper suit. We're already almost done with this. It's not a super hard one, so that's always cool. And let me go back to this. Because I'm just, oops, I took off my ears. Gotta still have my ears. Oh, excuse me. So let's see, so she has a couple of black lines. This part's really helpful, so I'm just gonna use this for a couple minutes. Or there's one kind of above here, and then one just a couple more up. There you go. And that goes probably all the way around for that one. Or at least to there. Okay. Let me see. Okay, I can't forget the armbands. Don't want to forget that. So I'm going to do what she did with the yellow. Let's make you more of a tan, though. Because it's a kind of more of a tannish color, so it needs to be... Oh, I had hit it. So maybe this is closer to what I want. Yeah, because it's more of a tannish color than a yellow. So let me see the parts that she put in. Okay, so she kind of went like that, and then just over, and she just, oops. Let me undo that, because no longer want to mirror this. Because it's different from each side. So some of this you should use mirror on, and then some of it you shouldn't. So like this part, don't use mirror. And yes, I am using someone else's way of doing this, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do to get the best results and also make it look derpy. Because my job is to make everything look derpy. I'm gonna take that black line and get rid of it. Put it one down farther, I think. There you go. There we go. So, let's see. It's pretty good. Mine's also a little bit lower than what hers is. So now what we want to do is a bit of color variation. Just to give it that... Oh, nope. Undo. Tried to pick up this color. And I failed pretty quickly with it. Just so that way it has a little bit of color variation. And you can give it more detail. Same with the pants and all that. Let's get back to over here. Not much color variation. Not as much as we've seen with like the blacks and the grays, but it's still there, and you can see that makes at least a little bit of difference. Just try not to go through the same parts of the legs on accident. There we go. I'm doing each leg separately, so then they both get their own color variations, so they don't look exactly the same. Because sometimes having it exactly the same is not quite what you want. It will give it more of its self. 2 different legs. Not all. Oops. Let me actually get rid. Let me add that black. Right here. There we go. There we go. Okay. Let me take this other leg. Do that right there as well. There's only one spot for that one though. And then, yes, I know color variation is still on for that, but it's okay. That's how it shall be. Okay. Just about got both legs done. Okay, there we go. There's the legs. Do we want to do the boots? Let's see if they did the boots. They did do the boots, kind of. But the boots are pretty nice being just plain white. I think I'm going to leave with the boots plain white. I'll color variation the shirt a little bit because it is a shirt. And shirts usually are kind of have different color variations depending on how long you've worn it. Just gives it just a tiny tad bit of detail. Yeah, you can just slightly see the shades. And the shades can make a huge difference with your ending product. And yes, it can still look derpy even while shaded. There you go. Just the slightest bit of shading. So obviously it doesn't take too much. I'm just making a shirt and pants pretty much. Oh, arms. Smear these real quick. So let me actually take away everything else besides this arm. And let's make the wristband. We don't go too up for it. There we go. And now I also have the wristband on my bear. There we go. Aperture science. We do what we must because we can. Look at that. Now I have the aperture science uniform and I can go defeat a robot. Because you need the uniform to defeat the robot. Yeah, I say we did pretty well. And you know what? It didn't take too long. Look at that. So yeah, just make sure to get a little bit of color variation in your whites. You might want to go over a couple times. It may be a little bit hard to see, but there's definitely spots there that's color varied. And then definitely the pants show, which is awesome. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, I forgot. Oh wait, no, I didn't do the shoes. That's right. Ignoring the shoes. And got the little bouncer heels. Can't forget the bouncer heels. And yeah. So it looks like we got it. Got it. I say that looks pretty good. It doesn't look overly derpy. I think it's because it's mainly just pants and a shirt, but you know. Hey, now let's do it. Let's go play Portal. Anyway guys, thank you all for watching. Like and subscribe below. Go check out my other skins. And we shall see you all later. Bye.